So this is just checking in, show my progress so far. The engine, I haven't done that much. What I did to it was I took off the stock airbox with a couple bolts and put on that air filter adapter right there. So that was able to just slip right on, and then I was able to put this big fancy air filter on it. I also changed the carburetor jet in there, so that should make it run better and with more power compared to the 6.5 horsepower stock. Should make close to 9 with this current setup. I have an aftermarket exhaust, but I think I'm just gonna leave this one on because I don't want to annoy neighbors, and it's just gonna work the best. Gas is the gas tank is off right now. Because right in there, there's a little lever I need to be able to get to. However, it fell inside the case because I was gonna angle grinder it off, but it fell inside the case. So now I gotta drain it of oil, take this whole side cover off so I can see inside the engine, push it up, cut the top off, take the whole lever out, then take out the governor eventually. Which will allow it to like spin faster. Engine still hasn't been ran yet, but I have a warranty, so I'm not worried if I mess it up. The frame right now. There was some like metal bits here, like this piece right here was sitting up here, so I cut that off because it didn't need to be there. It was just crudely welded on. Then there was this piece, which is still kind of hot. Let me pick it up with pliers. This piece was, sorry, this is hard to do one hand. This piece was sitting under there, like that, kind of. So I ground it off, beat it off with a hammer. I should really re-weld that, but I don't have a welder, and I don't feel like borrowing one or anything. So, list of things that still need to be done right now. Steering wheel canter need to be adjusted, which is like how the wheels sit like this. So if this was forward, this would be how it has to be adjusted, like this, so it contacts the road. Because I can't show it very well right now, but when you steer it too far to one direction, it picks the entire cart up. Right now, the brakes need to be completely redone because the previous owner didn't know what he was doing. He puts these weird spacers in there, improper brake setup. He had it set to a hand setup right here, like that. But I'm gonna reset it up with that brake over there, and I got this cable for it, so I'm gonna have to DIY that somehow. Throttle cable needs to be redone too. The engine mount is still in the backyard. I'm gonna take that off the old engine, put that on soon enough. But so I might also get a new seat, because that's the seat right now, which is basically an accident waiting to happen, like a potentially lethal kind of accident, because this is a frame meant to go 100 miles per hour, but he just like messed up a car seat to put on it. So might get a new seat, so that'll go here. So imagine it now, seat right there, new brake, cable instead of a hand brake. So that'll run up there to that pedal. Gas will be set up. Sprocket 60 tooth to 12 tooth on the clutch. So when that's all set up, it should pull about 30. I'm hoping 35 miles per hour. Which doesn't sound that fast, but feels fast when you're 2 inches off the ground. Just a lot of stuff that has to be done, really. Like, that brake is probably going to be a pain. Chain has to be reset up. Things need to be cleaned, rerouted, set up. Steering needs to be reworked, yeah. The engine I think is coming well. It should hopefully make about 9 horsepower at 5,000 RPM, and hopefully not explode, because that would kind of be bad. So, just a rundown of how some of this stuff works. So for some of you guys, so the engine that will be sitting right there. That little shaft will have this, which is called a centrifugal clutch, which will spin, and it spins fine when the engine idles because the engine doesn't have neutral right now, it just goes. So this would sit on it. The inside would spin without engaging the outside, so it would not move. However, when you rev the engine, these little plates inside will spread out, attach this outside, and give you drive. So that's how that works. So that'll be like right here. Chain will lead to here. It'll go, brakes, steering, all that good stuff. Garage is kind of a little mess right now, but high hopes, you know. Let's hope this thing works and I don't break it. Yeah. All right, well, I'll make another log next time I do something notable. Probably going to try and rework the brakes. It might take a couple hours, though, so I'm not sure when I'm going to do that. I'm just trying to finish that motorcycle right now, because it's kind of a mess. But check in with you next time that I do something.